So a message here says, good evening, sisters. I need your opinions on this. I have this boyfriend I've dated for 2 years, and there's one issue that bothers me a lot. He always gets upset and angry whenever I pay him a surprise visit. He keeps telling me to call him before I come to his place, but I really don't see what the big deal is. Please advise me on this issue because I don't understand. Olivia, how far now?
Oh my goodness, the guy is shady. You need to run. You need to literally ditch him. He's so not worth it. What's up with that? What's up with that? That's so crazy. I'm dealing with a case, right? A friend. And it's kind of the same story. Here's a situation whereby this girl, good girl, she loves this guy to bits. Can you imagine that? This guy, right, was sick in the hospital. This same COVID thing. This girl, the guy was sick. This girl got up, paid for her own fuel, went all the way to the hospital. The guy was upset that the girl came to the hospital without calling him.
Oh.
And this was not even the first incident. So it's always been a sequence whereby, it's always been happening, whereby every time the girl says, oh, I want to come over, he's like, no, you hold on. I'll let you know when to come. The next time it was about when I'm ready for you to come, I'll ask you to come, but don't come. So she can never ever spring any kind of surprise visit on him at all. Today, thankfully, they've broken up because she got to find out that Charlie's in SMP, the guy now, he's not serious. But those are typical characteristics. My thing is, what do you have to hide? I was having a chat with a colleague the last time, and then she was telling me about her experiences growing up in the same relationship thing, how to know whether a guy is good or how not to know if the guy is good or not, or how to know whether the guy is good or not. That's a long story short. This guy would come over, visit her, and she got up one day and said she's gonna just give the guy a visit. She got there, the guy told her, said he's going for a meeting and that's, they can't meet today. But something just told her, oh, just go and spring a surprise visit on this guy. She got there and the guy was sitting in the sofa, right, with topless with another girl next to him. So she got there, saw the two of them, and she walked out, and that was the end. So for me, I feel like any guy who wants to sort of control you in terms of come, don't come, this, that, what do you have to hide? It's different if you are, I really don't see what the big deal should be, to be honest. I'm even taking my mind back to when I was, my husband and I were dating. He'll be here and I'll just pop by. And then we'll chat. If there's something going wrong, I'll find out. Or he'll just pop by my end and say, hey, pop by my mom's and say, oh, are you home? Let's go out. Let's go have something to eat. Something. But it was an open, genuine relationship. I just feel like anybody who is constantly trying to control when you should come, when you should call them, when you should not call them, when you should text them, when you should not text them is just shady. You should be an open book and you should be ready and willing to have your partner come into your life as and when they want to come in. This is just my honest, genuine opinion.
Okay.
And to be honest, I don't see this relationship going anywhere.
Right.
Let it go. It's not worth it. This is my take.
Manson, what do you think? Let it go? Shady?
No. Well, maybe my biases.
I had a feeling you'd say that.
No.
All right, let me hear you.
Yeah, because I think my biases may come to bear when it comes to this. Because personally, I am against bumping into me. I'm at your door. How?
Yeah.
No.
Ufi nearby.
Adding. What is your mission?
I feel you.
Surprise me. Have I told you I want a surprise?
He's a present. Surprise!
No, please. Some surprises are not good for the heart. Some can kill. I'm not interested in surprises.
But is that because you're a shady person?
No, not because I'm a shady person, but because, for instance, you see, people who have lived alone. This guy is obviously living alone because he's not married. People who are living alone, Charlie, when they are home, They want to be free. Oh. They are in their natural environment. You know, they want to wear what they want to wear. Even if they don't want to wear anything, they're still there. You know, they are there. They are free, very free. Then all of a sudden, then go and check. You are there. How? I now need to go and look for something to wear decent, even if I have to put a few things. I mean, why? Why would you want to put me on it? No, you have to call me. Let me be aware that you are coming. And I don't know, but you see, if the girl had any suspicion of the guy doing something, and that is why she chooses to go there unannounced, she would have stated it clearly.
But she hasn't.
She hasn't. So obviously, she is just being mischievous. I don't know what she is looking for, but Charlie, in this life, whatever you are looking for, you will find. Going there unannounced, you are just being mischievous. Call the person. Oh, please, I'm coming. Maybe before you know, the person is not well dressed. For instance,
but they've been dating for 2 years, to be fair.
Yes, I understand. But okay, for instance, the girl is one of those girls who don't like to see dirty dishes in the sink. And then you come and bump into me with dirty dishes. Oh, today too. You will be angry. Call me, let me know.
So
and
you can prepare.
I can prepare.
That's shady.
You know, it's not like I'm doing anything. But at least I am dating, you understand. But I still have not lost my right to privacy. You know, what happened to space? Because I'm dating. No, I think we still have to respect each other in that regard. And it's like the guy has told her that
don't surprise me like that.
So I think you have to respect his feelings and I mean
not surprise him.
Not surprise him. Because the guy clearly does not want surprises.
So is it a big deal or not?
For me,
she doesn't see what the big deal is.
The girl doesn't see what the big deal is.
Yeah, she says, I don't see... he keeps telling me to call him before I come.
Big
but I don't
deal.
See
no, it's a big deal.
Okay.
It's a big deal.
Let's see if you break the tie.
No, I won't break the tie.
Okay.
Well, let's see. Okay, so I have one question. Has he done something to make you remotely suspect that he's up to something wrong?
Said, she would have said.
Because the thing is, you keep surprising him. He said, "Don't do that." So if there's something that he wants to hide, you would have found out a long time ago because you've been surprising him. Exactly. So I think, sometimes we make a mistake of not setting ground rules. Of course, we can't have everything from the beginning. As time goes on, you tend to learn things about people, and then you adjust accordingly. If you cannot adjust, you move out.
Exactly.
If you can adjust, you work with it, and then we move, because we are from different backgrounds, different walks of life. We're raised by different parents. When we're born, we didn't know that we'll meet. You understand? So everybody has their way of thinking. Like the way she thinks that it's no big deal if I surprise you. But the guy also thinks that, it's a big deal. Whether he's being shady or not.
Don't surprise
Because there are some people who want their private space. I'm married, but I still want my space. There are times when, Charlie, I just want to... I'm happy when it's out. Yay. I can just stay in bed, and then I don't need to, if maybe he's gone maybe from morning.
What's he going to have for breakfast?
Exactly.
Everybody needs meat.
But, in terms say, he goes, I have the time to myself. If I want to watch a movie, I draw the curtains, then the room becomes dark. I turn off the lights, watch movie. If I want to do bad snacks the whole day, I can do without him telling you that, hey, is this what you are eating? It's not like you are being shady, but there are certain small sins that you commit that you don't want someone talking about and in your face every time. Okay, so whether he's being shady or not, if he's being shady, you will find out. And you should have found out by now, because you still go against what he's telling you. So please, you have surprised him enough. It's okay. Slow down.
You end up surprising yourself one day.
Exactly. Yeah. So, you see, it's nice when, as time goes on, even your partner tells you that, this thing, I don't like it.
You have to respect that.
Because there are people who won't say it. They'll keep quiet. Then the thing builds up. Then, boom, one time, you have a very bad argument. Then, time. Everything finished. So at least he has told you, I don't like it when you surprise me. Mempe. Stop it. So, like Master said, what you are looking for,
so one day you will find
you will find it.
Yeah.
So, Charlie, give him that space because he's not up to anything. He's not up to anything because if he was, you would have seen it.
I agree.
So please.
I agree.
Please.
I mean, I do get and like you mentioned Mansa. Sorry, is Olivia saying something?
Quick question. Yeah, quick question.
Yeah.
So if you were intimate, you've been intimate with this person, right? And they're your boyfriend and your girlfriend, and assuming you're having premarital sex, right? Like, what's wrong if the person comes to meet you in your true nature without makeup, without anything, but this is you? Like, what else is there? Like, when you end up marrying them, what's going to change? And that's my opinion. I'm just wondering if they can't see you in your true state, as in who you are, this is you, and they can, based on who you are, then it would enable them to make an informed decision. I don't see why I should pretend when my boyfriend comes around and there's dishes in the sink, and why should it be a big deal? Like, I met a girl recently, she dated this guy for 2 years and just found out that the guy was married.
Right.
So, like, if you can't be your true self with whoever it is that you're in a relationship with, like, why do you have to fake? If you're faking it, then you shouldn't be in that relationship.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
you make a solid point there. I do have to say though that there's nothing wrong with that, but if you're uncomfortable with it, you are. You know, it's really, and there's some people like that. We're not all the same.
Yeah.
And I completely understand him. I don't like being surprised either. Like,
At all.
Like, what is it?
What
Just
is
tell
a
me you're
surprise?
coming. We have cell phones. It's not like back in the 90s where there was you had to go and walk to Ghana Telecom, go and
buy phone card.
be in a queue, phone
Buy phone
card,
card.
and then wait, someone will be chatting with their father, like 10 minutes, you're standing there tapping your toes, waiting, right?
Yeah.
When you could, it's not like
This
those
is
times.
mobile
You have cell
phone
phones,
era,
you have
2021.
WhatsApp. Like, let me know, even if it's a 20-minute heads up, like, oh, babe, I'm in the area, do you mind if I swing by? Oh yeah, sure, come over, right? But this, hey, my bad supply.
Supplies.
Who next door? Into I'm just saying.